The local level election is a very important and key part of the governance system in Ghana, and as well as youth, it is very important we have a lot of youth participation in it. Over the years, it hasn't been like that. There has been a lot of there hasn't been a lot of youth participation in the local level elections. So I mean the district assembly elections, the assembly member elections. And this time around, it seems as if there has been a rise in the numbers with regards to the number of people who want to be elected as assembly members. And today I have one of these young men who is by the name Jibreel Muhammed Fathu-lah, who we would want to talk to him and then understand what has changed, why he himself is, taking part in this district level elections despite the difficulties. Mr. Jibreel, welcome to the program Youth Talk Africa.
Thank you
and
very much.
As you know, on this program we promote the youth agenda. We want to give the youth more we want to give the youth generally a voice to talk about some of these things that matter to us. And if I would ask, why is it that, because my father was an assembly member, and I remember those times it was as difficult as it is now, and I never fancied being an assemblyman. Would you say that a lot of the youth are now getting the importance of youth participation in decision making generally?
Yeah, so talking about district level elections and comparing now to those days or then, it used to be older men, because people are of the view that young people can't lead. Okay, as young as you are, even like when you are not even married, it also brings another issue. So they used to only pick up older men or choose older men because they thought they
have
experiences and they would have the voice to lead and also send issues to the high level. So looking at this, me per se, I realized that the youth, as we grow in, the educational system is changing. And we are kind of getting higher certificates. That's one. And then our technical know-how and expertise is also fast rising. So I thought that it's very, very necessary for a young man like me to lead my people, because the district assembly, or let's say the assembly member of a particular district, should be someone who is young, vibrant, someone that people can call on, especially the older men. If an older man is picked for this position, his colleagues can't even call him and talk to him. They feel like he's grown, or maybe he's way up there that he can't be criticized. But as young as I am, everybody can call me. The chief can call on me because he's like my dad. People who are well educated with higher officers can also call you, give you advices. Then you're able to take them and then
why
work.
I said the district assembly or district level election never entices me is because it's nothing but a lot of difficulty. One, you are not being paid.
Yes.
But the people feels that as an assemblyman, you should be, at their beck and call, doing everything for them.
Yes.
What made you want to take this task on yourself as a young man? Every young man would want to, do something that would bring them income.
Yes.
You get my point. So what is motivating you
this
to get
assembly an assembly member or like working as an assembly member is something we call volunteerism. And everyone that knows me from my primary school to my junior high to senior high school, I've been someone who loves to work. I've been someone who wants to bring change. I've been someone who loves to volunteer and then bring their youth together. So people out there think that they know that some know that there's nothing in there. Some too do not know. There is nothing in there per se, because you are not paid, but the people always want to have you. And since it's volunteerism and it's part of me, I would love to always be at their beck and call, like you said. I always want to be there for the people, try to solve issues. of the community and bring developmental projects for them. Yeah, so it's just generally about volunteerism. I just love to volunteer. I love to take part in what will help, not necessarily getting income or getting money out of monetary gains. No, if they come, it's a plus. If they don't come, I'm already out there to work for the people.
Elections in this country is a big deal.
Yeah,
you need to have a lot of resources to be able to get elected into any any capacity.
Yes.
Where are you getting money from? Are you already being sponsored by the political parties? Or what is your source of it?
Okay. I'm independent and looking at the local government or looking at the district assembly kind of elections, I don't think you need to put in money.
Okay.
Because you are not going there to make money. It is not a business avenue or a business center.
That's what the people look at.
That's
what those who can. Give them something for their vote.
Oh yes. So
it has been reduced to that.
Yes, it has been reduced. What I do is I am like kind of trying my possible best to meet youth groups, meet older people. I move from house to house just to I educate them on what the functions of an assembly member is, what an assembly member is supposed to do for his electoral area, what his duties are to the nation, and what his duties are to the assembly.
You think they don't know?
Most don't.
Most of them don't know.
Yes, like from where I'm, most of them don't know. So I try to educate them and let them understand that this is more or less volunteerism. We are trying to bring in support. We are trying to bring in developmental projects to find solutions to little problems of the community, and so that's how we do it. I don't put in money.
There are a lot of people who use the ignorance of the people to canvass for their votes. We all know that an assembly member cannot. It's not his duty to make roads.
Yes.
It's not his duty to do certain things. But some of these people do that. They tell these people because they know they don't know. Okay. They use that to their advantage and they get elected.
Yes.
How has been your campaign? What
My
has been
campaign
the
message and the response from the people?
Yes. What are they saying?
Just yesterday, it's unfortunate my campaign team isn't here with me. I met elders of the community yesterday. Then I spoke to them. Then this issue of roads popped up. I told them an assembly member has no capacity or has no strength or monetary support or finances that he would use to make roads for a community or an electoral area. If any assemblyman says he has money or he's going to construct roads for a particular electoral area, it's a fallacy. He's just trying to canvass votes, get votes from the people. I told them, you don't present yourself to people that you want to lead them, you want to find solutions to their problems, then you lie to them. It's a lie. Islamically,
most of these lies are
yes,
taken.
Yes, Islamically, it's not accepted. And I'm someone who has gone through Islamic studies, and then I know that certain things are like how do I put that? Certain things when you do, like a lie. When you lie, it's like God has what He's going to do to you for lying. The punishment is very, very great. You understand? So when you lie to the masses, they expect more. And when you're unable to give out, there's going to be an issue. If you're not like that lie would affect you and affect generations after you. It means that you're going to kill career of many people that are going to come after you. Because once they realize that this person is coming from the generation of Fathu-lah, then they say that generation is full of lies. So it means that you have caused harm. So people that lie or that lie to people for votes as at now at this district level kind of elections are going a long way to kind of cause issues or affect people that are going to come after them.
What has been your key campaign message? What are you telling the people?
What I'm telling the people is they should vote for someone as young as I am, someone who is vibrant, someone who is exuberant, someone who loves the people. Like my motto says, the people first. That's what I tell them. And then looking at my electoral area, we have a problem with sanitation. especially from Kakasunanka down to Zayuri. Yes, we have sanitation. But we don't have this big sanitation bins. So I have talked to the people. I have told them that I'm going to hit the right officers to get these bins for the locality, so that we can cater for sanitation. Then looking at the new area, we have a little problem with lightening, because just the day before yesterday I was told a white lady that lives in an apartment down there was robbed and she was shot in the hand, and all this is due to lack of lightening. So I'm advocating that I'll try my possible best to hit the right officers to get a lightening system for.
In that case, are you going to sponsor it, or what are you going to do to get these things?
I don't have that monetary kind of stuff. I can't do it myself. There are stakeholders that take care of
so in that
these
case,
things.
You're going to lobby with
other stakeholders to help. Looking at the new area too, we have big men that have come in from other places and they are working in higher offices. So once you're able to meet them and then give them your problems, if they can't solve all, but they'll be able to lead you to other places where the problems will be solved. I've spoken to them about non-governmental organizations that's coming to help our communities in terms of getting supporting girl-child education, supporting some of the women who have not got like some jobs. So there are some, so they train them, give them the skills, the expertise to get into something just to make ends meet for themselves. Yeah, and then talking about the sanitation, so I've always told them I'm very close to School of Hygiene, you know, and the principal is a very good friend of mine, and every now and then I'm with him. So once we get into power, or once we have been I'm being voted, I would always have this health talk with the community, try to explain things to them, the do's and don'ts, what causes certain diseases and whatnot, so that we'll be able to have a very fit community. And then talking about the security issue, the youth in the area are just like me, and we are friends. So once I talk to them about this security issues, we'll be having short meetings with the barracks. I'm a teacher there too at the barracks, so I can always try to lobby to see if we could get support from the barracks to help with patrols around the area, just to minimize these crimes and then robbery issues. So this has been the campaign message. But I always make them aware that an assembly member knows the right places to go to. An assembly member doesn't have that strength to do certain things. He only lobbies. He tries as much as possible as he can to get to the right officers to get support for or developmental projects for his electoral area.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you have the emotional intelligence to be an assembly member? Because it comes with a lot of, people
ridiculing and insults. People want your support, and then
all of that.
Yes,
and sometimes if you don't take care, you become frustrated and you are angry at the least,
it's very true. An assembly member is not supposed to work alone. We have the unit committee members that you are supposed to always work with them. You know, as human beings as we are, you can't divide yourself into a lot of parts that at some point in time there might be a lot of issues that you, the assemblyman alone, can't even handle. So you have to see your unit committee members. You guys have to always be interacting, trying to always bring solutions to solve problems. So if the weight is becoming so much, you can delegate your unit committee members to help. At some point in time, even if the unit committee can't even help, we have opinion leaders in the area that you are supposed to always go to. Their elders, you go to them, they help you. There are other people too that, like I said, are holding higher offices, and they have this expertise. They know what is right. They know where you are supposed to go to solve a particular kind of problem. It's not every problem you can solve.
I'm really directing the question at your patience. Would you be able to
yes, I will.
have the patience?
Yes.
Because, people know that the assemblyman is there, but the unit committee people are there, but they want to talk to the assemblyman.
Yes,
so it takes a lot of patience to be able to work as an assembly. Do you have the patience?
I do. I say I do because right from my primary school, like I said earlier, I was the assistant SP, school prefect. Then when I got to the junior high school, I was the assistant school prefect. Then I went to Islamic Senior High School. By my time, there wasn't that chance to select prefects, but I was part of the SRC board because I was a class prefect of my class. Then I moved to Bagabaga College of Education, where I was part of the sports committee. That we take decisions, and you know how it happens over there with the SRC board. A lot of issues. If I've been able to contain that, then I think I'll be able to contain this.
So that means that you have the patience, you have the competence as well.
Yes, and even in the Quran, Allah says, "Inna Allah ma'as sabirin." Allah is with the patient, and so once you take quotations from the Quran and you work with that, you see that once you are patient, Allah comes into support. Yes, so that's it.
All right.
Yes.
Which electoral area are you?
Kamina Zayuri electoral area.
Kamina Zayuri electoral area.
Yes.
And you are aspiring for the assembly member for that electoral area. Okay. Thanks so much for having time to speak with us. I've been speaking with Fathu-lah, who is an assembly aspirant for Kamina Zayuri electoral area in the northern region, Tamale, to be precise. So if you have watched this, or if you are watching this episode, I mean, he's a fine gentleman. He's, proven to be intelligent as well. And these are some of the people we should be electing, to make decisions for us with regards to governance and other issues. So I would ask all the members within the Zayuri Kamina electoral area to, vote for him and to put him to make him their assembly member, because I believe he's going to, as a youth, he's going to be able to do a lot. He has the energy, and looking at, his structure, I think he'll be able to do a lot for the community as well. And thank you very much for watching today's episode of Youth Talk Africa. My name is Hamid Ibrahim Banangmani. You can call me the King of the Jungle. I'm the King of Africa. And until same time next week, be a responsible youth. Bye-bye.